No more feeling tired from cleaning your air fryer. There's a simple trick that can melt away grease and burnt residue with almost no effort at all. Hi everyone, I'm Tracy. Does anyone else look at their air fryer basket after cooking and feel discouraged by all that stuck-on grease? Don't worry, because in today's video, I'll show you 2 ways to clean your air fryer so it always looks like new without taking too much effort. Stay with me until the end, because you can also use these methods to clean your pans as well. Let's get started. After cooking a delicious meal like crispy fried meat or roasted vegetables, there's one common situation you often run into: the air fryer basket. It's usually covered with a layer of grease, food crumbs, and sometimes even burnt residue stuck in the corners. These greasy spots can settle deep into the small holes and edges, making them difficult to clean. If you've ever tried scrubbing it right away, you know it takes quite a bit of time and effort. And sometimes, even after all that work, it still doesn't feel completely clean. But today is different. With these methods, cleaning your air fryer will become much easier and more gentle. So instead of spending extra time scrubbing, let's start with the first method to clean the air fryer basket, which is soaking it in hot water and dish soap. First, let the air fryer basket cool down completely. This is very important for both safety and better cleaning results. Once it has cooled, use a paper towel to gently wipe away any excess grease and food crumbs stuck on the basket. This step will make the cleaning process much easier in the next steps. Next, add a little dish soap directly into the basket. Then pour in hot water until all the greasy areas are fully covered. The heat of the water combined with the soap will begin to break down the oil and loosen the stuck-on residue. Let the basket soak in the solution for about 30 minutes. During this time, you don't need to do anything. The solution will do most of the work, softening the grease and making it easier to remove. After soaking, use a soft sponge to gently clean the surface. One important note is to avoid using metal scrubbers, as they can scratch the surface of the basket. As you clean, you'll notice that the grease comes off much more easily. There's no need to scrub hard. A gentle touch is enough to clean the basket while protecting the non-stick coating and keeping it in good condition for longer use. With this simple method, cleaning your air fryer will no longer feel like a tiring chore. Everything becomes lighter and much cleaner. Do you have any small tips that make kitchen cleaning easier? I'd love to hear your experience, so feel free to share it in the comments. If your air fryer basket has a lot of grease or burnt-on residue, don't worry, there's another simple method you can try. Start by pouring hot water into the basket until all the greasy and dirty areas are fully covered. The heat will help soften the oil and loosen any stuck-on food. Next, add 1 dishwasher tablet into the water. If you don't have one, you can use a little dish soap instead. Then add a bit of fresh lemon juice. The lemon helps break down grease more effectively and leaves a light, fresh scent. Don't throw away the lemon peels just yet. Keep them, and I'll show you how to use them to clean your air fryer in a later section. Gently swirl the basket so the solution spreads evenly across the surface. Then let it soak for about 10 to 15 minutes. During this time, you may start to notice the grease loosening and lifting off on its own. After soaking, use a soft sponge or brush to gently clean the basket, especially around the edges and small holes. There's no need to scrub hard. The grease will come off much more easily at this point. Finally, pour out the dirty water and rinse the basket with clean water until it feels fresh and clean again. Now that the basket is clean, there's another important area we shouldn't forget: the inside of the air fryer. Many people only focus on the basket, but over time, grease and food splashes can also build up inside the appliance. Before you begin, there's one very important step to remember. Always unplug the air fryer first. This ensures your safety and helps prevent any risk of electric shock during cleaning. Once the air fryer is unplugged and completely cooled down, you can take a closer look inside. You may notice a thin layer of grease or small spots from previous cooking, and you should clean this area regularly to keep your air fryer clean, maintain better performance, and prevent unwanted odors during your next use. Now let's clean the inside gently and safely. Take a soft cloth and add a small amount of dish soap to it. You don't need much, just enough to help remove grease and residue. Gently wipe the inside walls of the air fryer, focusing on areas with oil or food splashes. There's no need to scrub hard. A gentle and careful touch is enough to clean the surface without damaging it. After that, use another clean, damp cloth to wipe the inside again and remove any remaining soap. You should also avoid using a cloth that is too wet to prevent water from dripping or pooling inside the appliance. Once you're done, let the inside of the air fryer air dry for a few minutes before using it again. And one more thing, take a little time to clean the outside of your air fryer, because over time it can collect dust and become dirty. Use the lemon peels you saved earlier, cut them into small pieces, place them in a small spray bottle, add water, and shake it gently. Now you have a natural cleaning solution. Prepare a soft cloth and spray this lemon peel water onto it. This natural solution is gentle but effective enough to remove light grease, fingerprints, and dust from the surface. Once the cloth is slightly damp, gently wipe the outside of the air fryer. There's no need to use harsh chemicals or scrub hard. A gentle and careful wipe is enough to clean the surface without damaging the coating. After cleaning, use a dry, clean cloth to wipe away any remaining moisture. This step helps prevent water spots and keeps your air fryer looking clean, smooth, and shiny. With this simple routine, your air fryer will always look clean and well-maintained. And that's how you can turn your greasy air fryer into something clean and shiny again. So simple and quick, right? As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can also apply one of these methods to clean a pan after frying when food sticks to the bottom. For example, when frying eggs that stick to the pan like mine right now, by following my method, you can keep your stainless steel pan clean and in good condition. First, add water to the pan with the stuck egg. Then add a little dish soap and bring it to a boil for about 2 to 3 minutes. This helps loosen the stuck food and makes cleaning much easier. After that, you'll see the egg stuck on the pan gradually come off easily without needing to scrub hard. Wait a bit until everything loosens, then turn off the heat. Pour out the water and rinse the pan again under running water until it's completely clean. Use a soft sponge to clean the surface instead of a rough scrubber, as it can scratch the pan and cause it to wear out faster over time. Once everything is clean, dry it immediately with a soft cloth. This step helps prevent water spots and keeps your pan looking shiny. With these small habits, your pan will always stay clean, bright, and ready to use every day. And that's how you can clean your air fryer or even a frying pan in a simple way without putting in too much effort. It really shows that taking care of your kitchen doesn't have to be difficult if you know the right way. With just a few simple and gentle habits, everything can stay clean, fresh, and ready to use every day. If you find these simple and practical tips helpful, Don't forget to subscribe and follow for more great ideas. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's video, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one.